Hi friends, welcome to all. In this video we are going to see how to configure router on a stick inter-VLAN routing. Router on a stick inter-VLAN routing. So here we are going to use a router 1941, also 3 switches, and 60 switch. We will use the 4 switches total. The number of PCs. We will rename these devices. This is R1. Here we have S1, S2, S3 and S4. Also we can see the PCs, PC0, PC1, PC2, PC3, PC4, PC5, PC6, PC7 and PC8. Okay, this is S2. Right now we will connect these devices using copper straight through from R1 G0/0 to G0/1, F0/1 to G0/1, F0/2 to G0/1, F0/3 to G0/1. Also we will connect these empty devices to each switches. 0/1 to PC0, 0/2 to PC1, 0/3 to PC2. And coming to S4, right. Here we are going to use 3 VLANs. This belongs to VLAN 10. It's also VLAN 10. And this PC also VLAN 10. This is for VLAN 10. Then we will use this color for VLAN 20. This PC belongs to VLAN 20. Also this PC also in VLAN 20. Now we will use the other color. This is VLAN 30. It's also VLAN 30. This device also belongs to VLAN 30. This is VLAN 10. And here we will use the network address 192.168.10.0/24. This is for VLAN 20. And here we will use the address 192.168.20.0 network/24. And here for the VLAN 30, 192.168.30.0/24 network. Now we will assign IP address for these NG devices. Coming to PC0, here we can see this is in VLAN 10, and here we have to use the network address plant 192.168.10.0/24. So coming to PC0 IP configuration, here we are going to give 192.168.10.10. Also we have to specify the default gateway, and for this VLAN we are going to give the default gateway, the first usable IP address from this network address, that is 10.1. Then coming to PC3 VLAN 10 network, here we are going to use 10.11, then the default gateway. Coming to PC6 desktop IP configuration, here we are going to use 10.12 and the default gateway. Coming to VLAN 20, here we can see the network address 192.168.20.0. So we will assign IP address from this network for these PCs, PC1, PC4 and PC7. Coming to PC1 desktop IP configuration, here we are going to use 20.10. Here is the subnet mask, and here we are going to use the default gateway as 20.1. Coming to PC4 desktop IP configuration, here we are going to give a 20.11, then the default gateway. And coming to PC7 IP address 20.12, subnet mask, here is the default gateway. Here we can see the network address for VLAN 30. It's 192.168.30.0/24. So we will assign IP address from this network address for these PCs, PC2, PC5 and PC8. Coming to PC2 desktop IP configuration, and here we are going to use 30.10, and here is the subnet mask, the default gateway. Here we are going to use 30.1. You will copy this address. Coming to PC5 desktop IP configuration, here we are going to use 30.11, subnet mask, and here is the default gateway. Coming to PC8 desktop IP configuration, here is the IP address, subnet mask and the default gateway. Here we can see the details of the IP address used for each PCs on each VLAN. Now we will configure VLAN on each switches. Also we will assign each ports to its VLAN. Before coming to the configuration, we will verify the connectivity. Here we can see these PCs, those who are in the same network will communicate. We will try that. Here we will select add a symbol PDU, and we will send from PC0 to PC3. Then the same network, here we can see it's successful. Also we'll try from PC0 to PC6, we can see it's successful. Now we'll try from PC1 to PC4, it's successful. PC1 to PC7, it's successful. Now we'll try from PC2 to PC5, it's successful. Also from PC2 to PC8, it's successful. We can try from different networks. I mean from PC0 to we'll try to PC4. Here we can see it's failed because they are in different network. This PC is now connected to the default VLAN, that is in VLAN 1. So here we will verify the VLAN details. Coming to S1, show VLAN brief, and here we can see all the ports are assigned to a default VLAN, VLAN 1. Coming to S3, show VLAN brief. Here also we can see the same thing. Right. Now we will come to the configuration. Coming to S1, We will create the VLANs, so VLAN 10, VLAN 20 and VLAN 30. Configure terminal, VLAN 10, VLAN 20 and VLAN 30. And we can verify these VLANs, so show VLAN brief. Here we can see the VLANs created, and here we can see the name, the default name for the VLAN 10, VLAN 0010, VLAN 20, VLAN 0020, VLAN 30, VLAN 0030. Here we can give our own names for these VLANs. We'll go to VLAN 10 and we will name it as students. We'll go to VLAN 20 and we will name it as faculty. We'll go to VLAN 30, name as a guest. Now we can verify that, show VLAN brief. Here we can see the details. Now we will assign ports to VLANs. Coming to our topology, here we can see this PC0 belongs to VLAN 10, and here we can see it's connected to fast Ethernet 0/1. So this fast Ethernet 0/1, here we can see now it's assigned to the default to VLAN 1. So we have to add it to VLAN 10. So we'll do that. Configure terminal, we will go to that interface, fast Ethernet 0/1. Here we are going to give a switch port modus access, switch port access VLAN 10. We can verify that now, show VLAN brief. And here we can see the port F0/1 is now assigned to VLAN 10 named students. Coming to our topology, here we can see the device PC1 which is below, which should be belongs to VLAN 20, and here we can see this PC1 is connected to the port fast Ethernet 0/2 on S1. So we will configure that now. We have to go to that interface, fast Ethernet 0/2, switch port access, switch port modus access, switch port access VLAN 20. We can verify that to show VLAN brief, and here we can see now this port FA0/2 is assigned to VLAN 20 named faculty. Coming back to our topology, here we can see the device PC2 which should be in VLAN 30. We can see this device is connected to the port fast Ethernet 0/3 on this switch S1. So coming to the configuration, configure terminal, we will go to that interface, fast Ethernet 0/3, switch port mode as access, switch port access VLAN 30. Now we can verify that, show VLAN brief, and here we can see the port FA0/3 is assigned to VLAN 30 named guest. The same way we will configure it on the switch S3. So here we can see PC3 is connected to F0/1, PC4 is connected to F0/2, and PC5 is connected to F0/3. So coming to the configuration on S3, enable, configure terminal. First of all, we have to create the VLAN 10, name as students, VLAN 20, name as faculty, VLAN 30, name as a guest. We can verify that all these VLANs created, show VLAN brief, and here we can see that. Now we will assign ports to the correct VLAN. We will go to the interface, fast Ethernet 0/1, switch port modus access, switch port access VLAN 10. Now we'll go to the interface, fast Ethernet 0/2, switch port modus access, switch port access VLAN 20. Now we'll go to the next interface, fast Ethernet 0/3, switch port modus access, switch port access VLAN 30. Now we can verify these configurations. Show VLAN brief, and here we can see FA 0/1 is assigned to 10, 0/2 is assigned to 20, and 0/3 is assigned to 30. Now we will do it on the switch ES4. Here we can see PC6, which is connected to the port FA 0/1, and PC7 is connected to the port FA 0/2, and PC8 is connected to the port FA 0/4. We will reassign to FA 0/3. Right. Coming to ES4, CLI, enable configure terminal, and we will create the VLANs. VLAN 10, name as students. VLAN 20, name as faculty. Name as, next is we have to go to VLAN 30, name as guest. We will verify these VLANs created, show VLAN brief, and here we can see those VLANs. Now we will assign ports to the VLANs. Configure terminal, we will go to the interface fast Ethernet 0/1, switch port mode as access, switch port access VLAN 10. Now we will go to the next interface fast Ethernet 0/2, switch port mode as access, switch port access VLAN 20. Now we'll go to the interface fast Ethernet 0/3, switch port mode as access, switch port access VLAN 30. We can verify this, show VLAN brief, and here we can see the port FA 0/1 is assigned to 10, 0/2 is assigned to 20, 0/3 is assigned to 30. Now we will verify the connectivity between the same VLANs. So here we are going to use add a simple PDU, and we are going to send from PC0 to PC3, and here we can see it's failed. We'll try from PC0 to PC6, it's failed. From PC1 to PC4, it's failed. So everywhere we can see it's going to be failed. Why it's failed for the same VLAN also? So here we did not configure the switch ES2. We have to configure these VLANs, VLAN 10, VLAN 20, and VLAN 30 on the switch ES2. Also, we have to configure the link between these switches S1, S2, S2, S3, and S2, S4 as a trunk ports. Right, now we will configure on the switch ES2. We will create the VLANs. Enable configure terminal VLAN 10, name as students. VLAN 20, name as faculty. VLAN 30, name as guest. We can verify these VLANs, show VLAN brief, and here we can see that. Now we will configure the trunk. Coming to the switch ES2, here we can see the ports FA 0/1, FA 0/3, and FA 0/2 are connected to the switches ES1, S3, and ES4. So we are going to make these ports as a trunk port on the switch ES2. Coming to ES2, here we can see all the ports from FA 0/1 till FA 0/24, also G0/1 and G0/2 is assigned to VLAN 1. We can verify the trunk also. Here we did not configure, so it won't show anything. Show interfaces trunk. And it's not showing anything here because we did not configure trunk. Coming to the configuration, we will go to those interfaces as a range, fast Ethernet 0/1 till 3. Here we are going to make the mode as a trunk mode. So switch to port mode as a trunk. Right. So now we can verify that. Show VLAN brief we will give first. And here we can see those 3 ports are not available here now. So now we'll verify show interfaces trunk. And here we can see the details. We can see the port FA 0/1, 0/2 and 0/3. Status is trunking, native VLAN is 1. And here we can see VLANs allowed and active in management domain 1, 10, 20 and 30. Also, we will verify on these switches S1, S3 and S4. Here we can see the interface G0/1 should be a trunk. So that should be automatically become the trunk. Show interfaces trunk. And here we can see G0/1 mode is auto, automatically become trunk. It's a trunking native VLAN 1. We can verify it on S3. Show interfaces trunk. And here we can see that. Coming to S4. Enable show interfaces trunk, and here we can see the details. Now we will verify the connectivity from the same VLAN, from VLAN 10 to VLAN 10. Yes, it's successful. From VLAN 20 to VLAN 20. Yes, it's successful. From VLAN 30 to VLAN 30. Yes, it's successful. We will try from a different VLAN, PC0 to PC4, VLAN 10 to VLAN 20. It's failed. Then from a VLAN 20 to VLAN 30, it's failed. So here same VLANs are succeeded, but different VLANs are not. Yes, for that we have to configure inter-VLAN routing on this router R1. Now we are going to configure the sub-interfaces on this router R1 using the 802.1q encapsulation. So here we can see the IP address what we are going to use for the sub-interfaces. G0/0.10 we are going to use 192.168.10.1, and for this 0.20 20.1, and for 0.30 30.1. Coming to the configuration on this router R1. CLI. Would you like to enter the initial configuration dialog? No. Enable configure terminal. We will go to the sub interface G0/0.10. Here we are going to give encapsulation.1q. Then we have to specify VLAN ID. It's for 10. And here we are going to set the IP address 192.168.10.1. Also the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Now we will go to the next sub interface. Interface G0/0.20. Encapsulation.1q20. IP address 192.168.20.1. The subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Now we will go to the interface G0/0.30. Encapsulation.1q30. IP address 192.168.30.1, and the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Now we can verify these configurations using show IP interface brief, and here we can see the details of each sub interfaces. Here we can see G0/0.10, 10.1, G0/0.20, 20.1, 0.30, 30.1. But here we can see the status is administratively down. Also the protocol also down. Coming to our topology, here we can see the link between this router R1 and the switch is down. So here we can see the interface is G0/0, and here we can see the status of this interface G0/0 is administratively down. So we are going to bring this G0/0 up so that all the sub interfaces, 0.10, 0.20 and 0.30 are also going to be up. So coming to the configuration, configure terminal, and we will go to that interface G0/0, and here we are going to give a no shutdown, and here we can see all the sub interfaces are also up. Here we can see that 0.10 changed state to up, 0.20, 0.30. Right. Now we will check the show IP interface brief, and here we can see the details. Now all the sub interfaces are up, protocol also up. Now we have to do one more configuration on the switch ES2. Here we have to configure trunking for this interface, that is G0/1, so that all the VLANs, VLAN 10, VLAN 20 and VLAN 30 will go through this router R1. Coming to the switch ES2, enable, here we will give show VLAN brief, and we will see this port G0/1. Here we can see G0/1, this port is assigned to VLAN 1, default to VLAN. So we will go to configure terminal interface G0/1, and here we are going to give a switch port mode as a trunk. Verify show interface as a trunk. And here we can see G0/1 mode is on, it's trunking. Now we will verify the communication between VLANs. First of all, we will ping from VLAN 10 to VLAN 10, from PC0 to PC3, it's successful. PC1 to PC4, it's successful. From VLAN 30 to VLAN 30, it's successful. Now we will try inter VLAN. We will try from VLAN 10 to VLAN 20. Yes, it's successful. Then from VLAN 30 to VLAN 20, it's successful. We can try in any manner, it will be successful. From PC5 to PC7, or PC4 to PC5, PC3 to PC2, so everything is successful. Well, in this video we have seen, we configured router on a stick inter VLAN routing. Friends, if you have any doubt in this router on a stick inter VLAN routing, please comment below. Also, if you like my video, give a thumb and share with your friends. Also, if you like to get these type of videos in future, consider subscribing. Thank you.